Alright, what's good everybody? It's your man Akeem and welcome to today's vlog. I'm here to recap last night's great national championship game between Auburn and Oregon. This game featured two of the nation's best offenses, with Cam Newton, the Heisman winner, leading the way for Auburn and Darren Thomas leading the way for Oregon. But this was a defensive matchup where both teams defensively showed up for this game. The reason why this was a great game, because everybody thought this was going to be a high-scoring game, but this was a defensive matchup. I expected this game to total at least 70 points, but the total point spread was 41 points, with Auburn winning 22-19 due to a last-second field goal as time expired. One reason why Oregon lost this game was because their offense was not able to finish their drives. They started deep within their own territory, but ended up driving the ball with a couple of great passes and trick plays for Auburn. But as soon as they got to Auburn's defense, they were not able to score any touchdowns nor field goals. I thought they were going to use Jeff Mayo, their receiver, more often in the red zone because he is very dangerous. But they ended up trying to use their signature play a little too much. Oregon's signature play is the read option attack, where the quarterback reads the defensive end and decides whether to hand the ball off to the running back, pass it to a receiver, or run the ball himself. But reason number two why Oregon lost was defensive tackle Nick Fairley. He had an outstanding game where he disrupted the line of scrimmage throughout the entire game. He had a couple of tackles for loss and was one of the main reasons why Auburn converted that safety in the second half. He disrupted that read option attack, and Darren Thomas wasn't able to do anything. He wasn't even able to decide to do anything because Nick Fairley was in his face as soon as the ball was snapped. Nick Fairley quickly got to the line of scrimmage and with great technique and power. He has a lot of great discipline, and he was the real MVP of this game. All eyes was on quarterback Cam Newton, but Nick Fairley was the MVP of this game, the main reason why Auburn won. Running back LaMichael James was held to 49 yards rushing throughout the entire game. He was the Doak Walker Award, and he averaged over 150 yards rushing per game. 49 yards rushing in the national championship? Wow. All because of Nick Fairley ruining his play. He couldn't get anything going. The tempo was not moving great. But I have to give some credit to the Oregon defense, who held Auburn to a goal line stand. They had a great game, converting a couple of turnovers and getting the job done, getting the ball back to the offense. But the Oregon offense was not able to do anything. They weren't able to score when they needed most. Auburn had a great game defensively because of Nick Fairley and company. A great game, and I have to say this is one of the best national championship games I've seen in years, except for the Texas USC game in 2005. It hasn't been as great as that, but it's close to it. A great game, and I have to congratulate both teams with Auburn pulling off the win. I still got lots of videos to talk about. Even though the season's over, I'll keep you posted on the NFL draft, my prospects, and who's good for the NFL. Also, I'll keep you posted on the high school recruits coming into college football. Thank you for watching this day's video. My name's Akeem McCall. Be easy.